Alright, today is day 10. It's my first full day off. It's about 6:30. I had actually my lunch sucked. I got a steak and it was terrible. It really was. It's terrible. Some terrible mashed potatoes and yeah, it was a horrible place to go. Um, but yeah, today's my day off. I had a couple really hard days. I think it was Monday night. Monday night was terrible. Sunday night was incredible. Met some great people, and then all of a sudden Monday, slept at a ton of houses, and no one would let me set up a tent. I was in the middle of nowhere. I just got in Illinois, going on all these roads with nothing but hills, and I'm not used to the hills. And the bike sucks for going on hills. So it's hills all day long, and then like at 5:20, I started looking for a place to stay, and I could not find a place to stay. So uh, just kept going, kept going. Asking people, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I would, but I don't know you," or "Oh, this isn't really my place. What are you doing outside cutting the grass?" I don't know. They're just all these bullshit stories, and then just people just saying no, and then like it's like finally around 7 o'clock. It's like getting dark, and I'm in these hills, middle of nowhere, and I ended up like I had to call local police department. Like, hey, listen, like I'm a tourist. I'm stranded out here. It's dark. I'm not even allowed to ride bikes on the road at night. I don't know where the hell I am. And they're like, well, what you want me to do about it? Being a bunch of assholes about it. I was pissed. They were terrible, mean people. And I ended up arguing with them for a little while. They're like, well, what'd you do the night before? And I was like, well, I just knocked on a door, and the first place I've gone to every single night, they just said, yeah, go ahead, set up a tent. Everyone out here won't let me. Like, you want me to keep knocking on doors? And they're like, well, if you keep knocking on doors, we're going to have to send someone out to pick you up. I'm like, I'm calling you to pick me up. Take me to a hotel. Take me anywhere. Just anywhere. And they're like, well, what the hell you want us to do? And just like being assholes. So they ended up telling me to call a different police department, and the sheriff's department. Called them. They were great, and then they sent me down the road by a half mile. I found a church. Took a little bit of convincing to get them to let me set up a tent. That first she was really worried. She wanted to see my ID and like where I was from, make sure I wasn't like stuck or something. But